Welcome back to Combat Zero Asexual Combat. I'm Drunken Dan.
You struck again, Dan. Ezra, he's done it again.
Ezra has gotten Saba once again.
Yeah. Can we talk about how he's been arrested for breaking and entering now or whatever? Fair.
I don't know if that happened before or after we recorded last time. I genuinely don't know at this point.
It's hard to keep track of all the things that Ezra Miller has done.
One thing I will say is apparently they go by non-binary, so I will call them they, them, but I'm still going to make fun of them viciously.
Yo, I don't care. Man's massive.
I'll respect it to that level, just because I'm not going to sink it down to a lower level than I need to, but I'm still going to call them a fucking prick. And a psychopath.
Well, I hope they get hit by a bus.
I do too.
The really fucked thing is that there was an article that said, and I quote, "Work has kept up on The Flash, which has been testing well. Miller participated in regularly scheduled additional photography over the summer, apparently without incident, before being charged with burglary, their third arrest this year." And of course, and then DC aren't indicating that they're going to move the film's release date or cancel it, and it's like participating in photography over the summer. Wasn't that when he was being, searched for by the cops for his fucking kidnapping charge?
Well, remember, this movie got canceled. The Batgirl movie is shelved forever. This is out though.
It's not out yet. It's coming out next year.
Oh no, but I mean it's going to come out. Just remember that.
That's what's baffling to me is that he must have apparently done. It was like he must have been literally like doing some of these photography sessions while being a fucking kidnapper, and everyone's like, I guess this is fine.
Oh, you Ezra Miller, you little scamp! That's how they're acting like.
Mm.
Oh, Ezra, you silly goose. Committing more kidnappings and assaults. Oh, you. Man, it'd be a damn shame if Hollywood wasn't a piece of shit.
Mm. So yeah, that's just been.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just absolute dog shit. You just question like the sanity of pushing through on a film that's probably never going to make back the money they've spent on it anyway.
It's okay, because they'll just tax right off Batgirl and Scoob instead.
They already have, haven't they?
That's what they're planning to do.
Good old tax write-off. What they should do is they should just write them off as tax and then release them as is. Fuck it, right?
I guess I don't fucking know at this point. It's just so fucking stupid.
Mm.
But I guess in other like shit, I have started playing Super Robot Wars 30 and also the Cat game.
Oh yeah.
Cat game's pretty alright. I've only been playing in small bursts because of the kind of game it is. Since it's like a like one of those more narrative exploration kind of games. But 30's been fun. And I have tons of fucking content because I have all the fucking DLC. I forgot what some of the DLC was, so I was actually legitimately surprised when, like, suddenly, it started playing the actual, like, theme songs.
Oh yeah, which one surprised you? And / you didn't remember?
Oh, no, it's just more of, I didn't realize that there was, like, one of the DLCs was, we added in the actual, like, theme songs to the show. So, like, when Koji showed up, because I went the Earth route first, and it started playing Mazinger at me, I was like, oh. Because I just didn't pay attention what was all in the DLC.
Hmm. Well, you have the free packs, and they have the free content and the paid content.
Yeah.
I need to do like a proper second playthrough of 30.
But I did go with Edge.
So you used the correct choice. Az is fine, but she's not Sagita. I'm sorry.
I've heard she's very bland.
As I said, she's fine. But
Edge
the problem is, there's a lot of the
is
game.
funny, I will say.
That's the point. Is ultimately the game was made with the idea of Sagita is going to be Sagita playing Edge and Edge being the de facto protagonist.
It
So I don't think
definitely
they
feels
put.
that way.
So I don't think they put as much effort into fleshing out Az, because Az's stick is basically the same, but instead she has a big sister in Mitsuba. Instead of Edge is just dark and torture past, etc. But it's not as fun as Edge just being a weirdo.
Like Edge trying like so hard to be the cool like stranger, like mysterious stranger, but he's bad at doing that.
Because it's the same joke as Yosuke in Persona 5, in that you have Sagita and his really deep voice, and you just get him to do silly things, and that's the gag. And you know what? It's a gag that works.
I love though. One of my favorite things they did was I loved when when he goes to the mess hall and and at first they're like, oh, don't you try making a pass. Like, what? No, I'm just here to help. And they're like, oh yeah, you're the hero of the thing. He's like, nah, I'm just a normal guy. And they're like, yeah, you know what? Now that we talked to you, yeah, you're definitely just a normal guy. Wait, hold on. I thought the laid back thing would add to the hero image. I thought the carefree attitude would add to my image of a hero. And I thought that was really fucking funny. Also, I'm glad that he said what I wanted to say and bitch that Koji didn't show up in the Mazinger. He showed up in the fucking Ichibana, whatever the fuck it's called.
Ichinana.
Ichi, go fuck
17.
yourself. At least it's better than it was in T, but still.
It also gets a bit stronger because you can do an optional side quest. Because there's get used to side missions, because there's a million of those.
Oh yeah. I'm grinding towards the one called the Iron Castle Returns, which I'm guessing is give me back my Mazinger, you bitch.
Yeah. So you need, and of course, every mission has requirements, but some of them do, especially for like main ones like that. And yeah, it's But yeah, 30 is the kind of game that can basically never end.
I like though that they have dialogue that pops up for the DLC characters in the main story.
Hmm.
Like, I like that they, will chime in from time to time on stuff. Like, when I got Ryoma, the Voltes 5 guy was like, oh shit, this guy sounds like he'd be interesting to train off of. Meets Ryoma on second thought, maybe not.
Hmm. Oh.
Also, I forgot that they had that Getter Robo as one of the DLC ones, and I was like, oh, it's the ugly one.
What, Devolution?
Yeah. I forgot how ugly it was.
I like Getter 1, the Getter 1 design.
I don't like it. It looks like a mess to me.
I like it more than Mazinger Infinity.
I'm not a fan of Mazinger Infinity, but I'm just like, it looks even busier than Mazinger Infinity.
3-2PI's second episode, more importantly, the intro came out, and it's pretty fucking good.
Oh, what came out? Sorry.
The second episode of the Kamen Rider Double anime.
Oh!
And also, more importantly, the intro, which I think I linked to, because it's fucking sick.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to listen to it yet, but I will.
Oh, I have to make you listen to it after recording, because damn.
Oh yeah, that's another thing in 2 and 30. I've been, like, going crazy adding music. And no, it's not all been, like, shitpost. Like, for example, for Sakura Wars, because they have characters from both 1 and 5, I put in both themes from 1 and 5. So that way, when I get the 5 characters, I can give them the 5 theme. For that Tiger Mech that I'm forgetting how to say the name of, I have both of the lyric themes that were made for that thing and put them on the 2 different forms. Though my favorite form is the one that drops a mountain on you, because it drops a mountain on you, and that's just fucking funny.
Yeah, fair.
I do have the Gal Guy Go. I did get that. I'm sad Sabo isn't here to bitch about the kid, because I know he fucking hates that kid because of some fan.
Oh, well, I don't think he hates Mamoru as much by the time of Gal Go Go, but who knows? He's dead.
Yeah.
But he's probably busy looking for that fridge, looking for another fridge.
It's true. You can never have too many fridges.
He definitely can't. Oh right, I actually have more talking points.
Before you get on that, I will say the ones that I do plan to shitpost. Well, there's only one that has a shitpost so far. I did give Shiro, because I don't care for Koji's little brother, Bone Trussell, because why not? But I plan on giving Code Geass all shitpost music, because fuck Code Geass. I did unlock the Rayearth team, and I did unlock the Knights in Magic, the Isekai one.
Yeah.
Which I might check that out at some point. I did keep making a joke saying Ernie is just me. Like, he's Giant Robot. I want Giant Robot.
Well, I'll say this: there's a point where he and the guy from Better Man, not Better Man, but the nerd guy who's actually pilots a robot. He and him have a massive geek out session about mechs in one of the side things. Also,
right, I did notice. I did also notice that they gave the Rayearth girls like new, text illustration, like reaction art.
Oh, right. So Boss's VA died, sadly.
Yeah, I saw that. He's also the singer of the G Gundam themes. But yeah, that was pretty sad to see. I don't really have anything to add. It just sucks.
Yeah. Well, in other news, I saw Sonic 2 finally.
You like it?
Yeah, it's alright. I think overall I like it better than the first one because more stuff actually happens. There's a few parts where I'm like, oh, I think next time, I think if I ever watch this again, I'm just going to fast forward through these bits.
I'm going to guess is it everything involving the humans?
It's not everything involving the humans, but a couple main sequences involving them, yeah. And then, you know...
As soon as I can get it on DVD, I'm going to watch it.
It's out now, it came out on the 8th.
It wasn't at the store when I was shopping... Oh, wait, 8th? Okay, that was, like, right after I went food shopping, because I usually sometimes look at, like, pick up DVDs and I go grocery shopping, so...
So it should be out by the time you go and see. I don't know, but yeah, I like it overall. I think I like it better than the first one, ever so slightly.
Okay, I mean, the first one I enjoyed. Like, I wouldn't say it's like my favorite movie ever, but it is like one of the few like good video game movies out there.
It's one of those things where I say it's almost aggressively fine. Where there's some parts of it where you're like, oh, you want me to hate you, movie, and then there's a lot of but then there's enough parts of it that are just it's just decent enough on its own merits.
I mean, I still say, Space Jam wasn't really bad. It was just okay, but then again, so was the original. But people for some reason thought it was better than it was. Well, I say for some reason, but it's because they were, children, so they don't remember. Or at least they're more nostalgia filled for it. And I say that as someone who, liked that movie as a kid a lot. But, like, if I'm going to be honest with you, as much as I like it, and I do think it is better of the two, it's still just a dumb, okay film. it does have better animation versus live action, and you know, I think it looks better than the CGI stuff does, but CGI stuff doesn't really do anything for me, and never really did.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of that, and speaking of like the Sonic stuff, since we were talking about that, Sonic 3 and Avatar 2 are gonna come out like the same day.
Avatar 2, like as in
James Cameron.
Airbenders, or Avatar 2. Wait, Sonic 3 has a. I'm surprised Sonic 3's release date's so quick.
Well, it's in for 2024, but still.
Mm. Well, that seems to win because I have suspicions that Avatar will actually bomb pretty hard.
So, the only reason I don't think it will is I think Sonic will beat it out, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I don't think it'll bomb for one reason, and that's just superhero fatigue. That's the only reason I think it won't, but I could be wrong. I don't have a horse in the race, nor am I rooting for the damn movie. I think it sucks. But I don't think it'll fail, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I think we're so far removed from Avatar 1, and Avatar 1 got by hugely on the on pure spectacle, by which I mean it was literally billed as a spectacle. And I just think you're at the point where you're so far removed from the first Avatar and all of the culture and the hype it created that it's like over a decade ago now.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think any of the it has zero hype to it. It's just more of it's different for what's been shown in theaters for the last like 20 fucking years at this point, to where people might watch it just because of that. Again, it's not that I think it's going to be good or going to do gangbusters or anything like that. I don't think it's gonna flop. But that, I guess, depends more on how much money Disney threw at the fucking movie.
Well, that's the other thing, is I don't think Disney gives two flying fucks about Avatar, because why would they? You know, Avatar is basically just a sci-fi franchise that's competing with their own sci-fi franchise that's having its own issues.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. I do have a dog in the race. I would like Avatar to fail just for the sole reason that it would piss off James Cameron so much.
Hmm.
And Cameron is really butthurt over people constantly quipping over the fact that despite how well it sold, no one gives a flying fuck about it, and it had zero cultural impact, and it pisses him the fuck off.
I think he's probably more pissed off that the company that now owns Avatar, is also the company that deliberately cheated to beat Avatar by re-releasing a film so its gross would exceed Avatar's.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that.
Yeah.
Which is really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking stupid and petty, but because it's Avatar, I don't care, and I just think it's really fucking funny. God. Alright, dodge this, fucker! Alright, you dodged that.
I dodged it back into the call. Hey, Sabo.
Hello?
Oh, he's dead.
Well, that was quick. Yeah, what I did was I shot the regular missiles at this one plane, and then
you shot down Ezra Miller's plane.
I did it! Sabo's been returned to us because I shot down Ezra Miller's plane! What's it like to be parachuted out of an exploding jet?
Oh man, guys, quick, before he finds me again, I gotta tell you something important. I finally figured out how to stop Miller. See, what you need to do... Got him!
Well played.
I think it's funny that I think Ezra Miller has become more of a joke on this stupid little recording sessions than even award-winning comic book writer Dan Slott is.
Because at the end of the day, award-winning comic book writer Dan Slott is just a cunt. You know?
But is he more of a joke than Carbomia?
Yeah, because Carl
Because
Bobby has not
Ezra
been
Miller is real.
yeah, Carl Bobby has not even been like a relevant reference for like
We just do it. We just do it because it's terrible.
because it's just not been relevant for like 40 fucking years, and we're at this point now where Ezra Miller is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Like every week, he's doing something else. He's hurting somebody else. He's breaking something else. He's destroying someone's livelihood. He's kidnapping somebody. I'm just waiting to hear him like steal a fucking like tank.
He might have tried to break into my house last night.
Oh.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Apparently somebody popped the lock of my car, used the garage door opener to open the garage door, and then went into the garage only to find that the inner door was locked. And there was nothing of value to take in the garage or my car, so they left.
No, I think Ezra Miller would have just taken something weird out of spite.
You'd have just taken the house.
Because I got up and I was
You'd
like,
wake up and there'd be no house.
yeah.
Like, where'd my house go?
I just wake up on the sidewalk in a New Jersey suburb like, huh. This isn't my bed.
This isn't my beautiful wife. Oh, shit. I was flying a little too low. I didn't explode, but I was flying a little too low. No, we're not because you weren't here for the last one, we're doing Ace Combat Zero now. Hello?
He's dead.
Oh no. Ezra Miller is really relentless on him.
One day he'll be safe.
My goals are beyond your understanding.
Fucking Ezra Miller. Seriously though, at this point they really should just fucking cancel The Flash. Not even just because of the Batgirl thing, just in general. I think the Belkins are yelling about me, but I can't really pay attention because I'm too busy keeping my eye out for Ezra Miller in a jet. He might be in this game. He might be right behind me, pretending to be my ally.
I was just saying, he does have that.
It was me, Dan. It was me all along.
Pixie just turns around and goes, "Hey, buddy, it's me, Ezra Miller. Did you think you could escape?"
Oh no, he jerked you off at super speed so it looked like you came.
Your F-22 Raptor won't save you this time, buddy. Ow, I took a missile. Oh shit, I'm really low on health! Fuck!
You missed it. I think just this recording came up, my water's been shut off.
Why, you haven't been paying?
I don't know. I just went to I made a drink. I keep a pitcher of water in the fridge, to keep it cool. I went to fill that back up, and suddenly it's like there's no water coming out of the tap. So I thought, oh, so I went and checked the bathroom, and no cold water's coming out of that, but the hot water's all working because that comes from the tank. So
aren't they like banning water in certain uses because of your drought?
Yeah, but I don't think they'd shut off main water.
That is a possibility that it could be.
You haven't been a good enough citizen to deserve water.
Well, guess I'll just have to make my own water then.
You haven't done enough to stop Ezra Miller's reign of terror.
Like I said, I'll just make my own water then with blackjack and hookers.
I mean, I've heard crazier ideas.
Yeah, releasing this fucking Flash movie for one.
Which they might fucking do.
I'll do it. I think if they were going to cancel it, they'd have probably done it by now. I think now their hope is that it will, that they'll just get away with it. It'll be long enough that when it finally comes out next year, everyone will be like, oh yeah, Ezra Miller did a few bad things. I'm sure they're okay.
The Belkan army has been defeated.
Hooray.
Is this the part where they tell me to carpet bomb the place? No, I don't think this is the mission where they tell me to carpet bomb it. Oh, but there's enemy reinforcements, which is great because I only have 97% health. Because I'm only at 90% damage. You know, 97 is fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine, it's fine, it's not fine.
Gleb!
Oh. But hey.
Oh, cool, they only have better jets than me. This is fine.
This is fine.
Oh, fuck, here's a bit of fun. Here's a bit of fun news for you. The DC television series Pennyworth returns for its third season on HBO Max this October. And as IGN can exclusively reveal, the prequel show now boasts a new title. Pennyworth, the origin of Batman's butler.
Thank God.
What a fucking terrible name. I mean, it's a terrible idea for a show because who cares what Alfred was up to.
I mean, you put a Batman logo on something and people will watch it.
Well, unless it gets cancelled, of course, as a tax write-off.
Well, yeah, that's because there was a lady in it, and there was like a trans character, and the guy really likes Trump. So actually, I learned something about the screening. So the screening that he says was bad, apparently, there was only one guy who didn't like it, and it was a guy who was just really mad that there was a trans character in the movie. I'm not even fucking joking. So, yeah.
I'm sure.
So that's fun.
Yep. Have fun getting fuck all.
It's fine.
Meanwhile, with the Flash.
Meanwhile, Ezra Miller. We won't cancel this movie no matter how many people he murders, kidnaps, or
I don't think he's... Now, let's be fair, I don't think they've murdered anyone just yet. Give it
time.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. It's definitely going to happen as long as they're at large, but, you know, they've not done it yet.
They will.
Oh, I guess that's the other thing. Didn't Alex Jones lose, like, fucking a ridiculous amount of money from this court case?
Yeah, and I think there's also going to be, like, another court case in it, too, because...
There's like I think there's about a class action, aren't they, now?
Mm-hmm.
There's like 50 million or so he's lost altogether.
And he's going to keep losing. Also, his lawyer's incompetent.
Oh yeah, because they send like the entirety of his phone, like records from like text messages and stuff to the prosecution.
Yep.
So then they're like, oh, so we have all the evidence of you talking about this attack that you denied happened.
Because I'm no longer flying and fighting. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just looked over and saw the fucking Flash with the red eyes. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Yeah, it's just been quite funny, you know, Alex Jones being in court, having to say, well, I mean, I guess it did happen because you got texts of me, because you got these text messages of me saying it happened.
The frogs made me do it.
Zebra meat.
Even Fox News is like backing off of him and Trump now. Oh yeah, also didn't Trump get raided by the FBI?
Yes,
Yes,
only a few days after the recording.
Yeah.
From last week, he got raided. Now he's in New York.
I thought there were warrants for his arrest in New York.
No one ever said he was a smart man.
I thought the governor of New York especially hated him, or mayor, I don't forget. One of them, someone in New York fucking hates, who's high up in the New York hierarchy, fucking hates him.
Yeah, but no one ever said he was a smart man. Also, I think all his properties are in New York and Florida.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wonder what the FBI was looking for when they raided this place in Florida.
Primarily, it's for collusion with that the insurrection attempt.
Supposedly they were looking to see if he had any classified intel that he was just hiding in his safe there.
I mean, I can't blame them because apparently they learned that one thing he did in the White House was he would try to flush secret documents down the toilet. And that's why he complained about the toilets in the White House. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Why flush them down the toilet? Give them, like, you just, if you want to hide evidence, you just do it the old-fashioned way. Feed it to pigs.
He's an idiot.
So that's how I get rid of all of my dead bodies.
You know, if a pig gets out, they just become a boar.
Mm.
Like they're not
Well,
really
they
that
need
domestic.
tusks.
They're not really that domesticated.
Well, they need tusks. They're like boars and pigs are different species.
You know what I mean? They'll
related-
just become feral.
Sort of. Pigs are actually highly intelligent animals.
Well, you know what I mean. Like
Comparatively.
they're like they basically just become wild, but they are intelligent.
The main factor about a pig is that pigs will eat pretty much anything that is put in front of them, which is actually why they're surprisingly dangerous.
Yeah.
'Cause they will bite you if you aren't like being careful.
Yeah, especially if they're not being fed. If they're
That's why
hungry,
you
they'll
always-
come for you.
And that's why you always need to call them Mr. Pig.
What about Spider Pig?
No. Never.
Oh.
Fuck you.
That escalated fucking quick. Not just a no, not just not like it was just no, never. Fuck you. It's really visceral.
Look, I just don't believe in half measures anymore. Sometimes you just have to give them both barrels, so that will learn them.
Yes, I'll show you, you little bitch.
It's how I handle parenting.
Fuck.
I said to my nieces the other day when I pointed to the photographs of them on the wall, and I said, "Yeah, that's how I always like to remember you." And then the oldest, who's 5, said, "Why?" Or said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, quiet."
God.
Yeah, well, those little bastards can't complain. I do nice things for them. One of them got stuck up on top of a jungle gym, like yesterday. So I had to fucking work my way up that to haul her down. You know.
He made sure she
I think
knew that she owed you.
She'll be in debt to me for that for the rest of her life.
Also, I bought the Typhoon. I now have a jet that's not as shit. I couldn't get the SU-36 because I didn't have the money, but I really needed a new jet.
So how's your week been, Sabo?
You know, it was like 90-something degrees for most of the time, and somebody might have broken into my garage last night, so...
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. They didn't really take anything.
Well,
There's nothing of value in my garage or my car to steal.
they defiled your personal space. What you need to do is you need to camp out in your garage, wait for them to try again, and then kill them where they stand.
I mean, I would do that if I wasn't so lazy.
Damn you! All you have to do is sit in a garage for all the hours of the night waiting.
That
Yeah,
sounds like a
Total
lot, though.
darkness.
It's a lot of work. I gotta sit in that garage and stay awake all night.
Yeah, that's a lot,
Really
honestly.
comfortable in the garage. And I
That's-
think I'll just...
All right, but
I'd
if they break in,
I'd have better luck just like jumping out the window at them instead.
all right, but if they break in and steal your gunpla, that's on you.
If they try to steal my gunpla, they'll have to come all the way into my room where I'm sleeping and either not wake me and or find me here and not kill me. So either way.
Maybe they'll steal you.
I mean, I don't think I'd go for very much on the market.
Don't say yourself so short.
Yeah, you're not short like me, I don't think.
How tall are you?
5'6".
I'm slightly taller than you, but
See?
not by much.
Shit, almost crashed into that castle. I'm a
That would've
great
been
fly.
bad.
I'm great at flying. I've only crashed a few dozen times. I'm a regular John McCain. Oh god. Oh, since you weren't here for it, I did start playing Super Robot Wars 30.
It was about time.
I mean, I only had other games.
We would have been. We were waiting to. We thought we'd be on Super Robot Wars 60 by the time you got to 30.
Yeah. By the time you get done with it, the next game will probably be out.
You mean like with T?
Yeah.
Except 30 is the game that never ends.
I did go, because I told Train already, but I did go with Edge, and I did start the Earth route.
I'm pretty sure that's what everybody did, so.
I know someone who started with the girl because they just didn't like Edge's design, and they're like, man, the girl's boring, and then I was just like, you should have picked Edge.
You made your bed, now you lie in it. You
Major,
dumb
yeah,
shit.
like that's what you get. You denied Sugita his waifu.
You know what you did. Now you must live with your shame.
Shame. Shame.
Sugita finally gets to be a Super Robot protagonist that isn't Bullet. And you didn't pick him, how dare you?
And Bullet is in the game,
Yeah.
too.
I know he's in the
Fucking
game, but he's just as boring, and they briefly joke like, hey, you kind of sound like me, except, you know, not boring.
Oh, I fucking hate bullets.
I do...
And Sugita's like, what do you want, man? That was the first role I ever had back when nobody cared who I was.
I will
It's
say...
not my fault it's not my fault he's boring.
I will say, though, I do like Bullet's mech, and by to say that, I mean I like his girlfriend's version of the mech better. Because it drops a mountain on people.
Yeah, Ryukoa is fine. Just, I can't stand Bullet, and honestly, Kasuha is... she's too wallflowery for most of the time, most of the screen time she gets in most games.
And to think that that's the version with more personality.
Yeah, that's the worst part. These are technically the best versions of Bullet and Kasuha.
I mean, I thought
and I'm
Bullet was
still
okay, so...
I'll never...
I mean, they cut out the point where he gets a mask put on him and he's evil, but literally all he does is just walk around like, oh, I'm a mysterious man. Who could I be?
And then it's like, yeah, but if you want to do that, you just have one.
Who is this mysterious blonde man in a tiger mech who's voiced by Sugita? I wonder who it could possibly be.
It's like, if you want that, you just have Wotan Anubis, the best masked guy who you don't know who he is.
But yeah, I have been abusing the ability to add my own music to the game, which has been fun. Like with Sakura Wars, because they have 5 and 1 reps, I put the 2 versions of those 2 theme songs in it for those units specifically. Also, I decided that I also, believe it or not, instead of using heats, I stuck with that one song from that one Get a Robo game. The one's like I Can't Stop. No Way. I'm trying to remember what the fucking song's called. God damn it, I can't remember the name of the song. But it worked better with the dragon, I felt, than Heats, even though I love Heats. But the only ones I got shitposts were Shiro, Koji's little brother, because I don't care for him. He got fucking Bone Trussel from Undertale. And I am sitting there with my finger on the trigger the second the Code Geass characters show up to give them all shitpost music. And
Alright, Code Geass is it?
Yeah, and I unlocked the Knights and Magic characters, and they seem alright. I might check that series out at some point.
They seem alright. The problem is the game isn't really interested in using anything from the story.
I mean, I
at all.
That's
like,
yeah, but I'm interested.
Like
half
the characters don't even show up.
Yeah, I think it's just those 2, isn't it? And then like a couple of the villains.
And the one prince who is, I mean, he's the best character in the show, so they had to have him. But you know, like, that's about it. They don't actually go into anything about what happens is just Ernie's here and he likes robots.
I mean, I still want to check it
And
out.
he's basically just there. I mean, the show is good, but the game is not a good indication of the show because it basically doesn't do anything from it.
It's Gridman, and Gridman's broken.
Oh yeah, Gridman, I realized pretty quick is broken.
And you've not even unlocked half of his special moves yet.
No. But what was it? There was a time where I was like, alright, let me have Gridman weaken them. It won't shoot down crits. Okay, cool. Let's try this again! Don't kill him! Crits. Cool. Thanks, dick.
So what was that? You wanted me to kill them? Gotcha. No, Gridman. Non-lethal force.
SOS! Taka! Could read them at the caliber! Die! Oh. I wanted to give that to Koji. I'm trying to get the Mazinger Z right now, god damn it!
He has no mercy.
Does this look like a man with mercy?
He's called Gridman, not Grid Mercy.
I will say I did make a joke right away with Ernie where I was like, oh my god, he's just like me for real when he was like gushing over the mechs because I thought that was funny.
Yeah, wait till you meet, wait till guy from Better Man shows up. Cater, that was it.
Yes.
Poor Cater. He has maybe one of the best sort of intros in the game, though. Doesn't he? I won't say it because it's quite funny and it's worth experiencing, but Saber knows what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, oh shit. What the fuck is shooting?
But yeah, I legit forgot Code Geass is in that game because it has like 3 stages total. I'm not complaining about that fact, but
There's 3 stages and 3 characters.
yeah.
One for each.
And now, thanks to the DLC, there's never an excuse, there's never a reason. Why would you send out the Lancelot when you could send out Dyzenga?
Oh fuck, I exploded.
Saber.
And now we'll never get anything but the movie ever again.
Is that necessarily a bad thing?
Yeah.
Why? What do you want from the show?
Anything that isn't Lelouch's Jesus and getting with his waifu, and anyone who thought he did anything wrong at the end of the show is a nasty poop nose. And then the one guy offers to commit suicide in front of him. That was like the last straw.
Oh, so you're now firmly in the I hate chaos camp as well, are you?
No, I like Gas, but I liked the show, and I liked the way the show ended.
Join us.
Which was Lelouch being like, you know, I'm a bad person and I should probably die, and then they just kind of ignored all of that because people really like Lelouch and missed the entire point of his character.
Join us, Ed. Join us. Join us, Ed. Join us. Join us, Ed. Join us.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever become a Geass hater,
Join us,
even
Ed.
if I don't like the movie.
Join us. We are unity.
Oh, have you met the villains yet, Dan?
Which villains?
The original villains
From...
from 30.
Oh, no.
You'll have fun when you meet that guy.
I did, like I haven't gone to space yet. I want to unlock the Mazinger Z if I can before I go to space.
I was saying this to say I did fucking love that one, I'm gonna go find it because I actually screen capped it. I loved it so much. You know when you like exit the game and then they give you like, oh, here's like, a character telling you things and or telling you about themselves or the game, and, like speaking.
Oh
to
yes,
the player.
yes, I remember that.
Oh,
part.
actually, wait. I did see one with Van that was funny. Where it was Van and the edgelord from Gun X Sword, and I'm forgetting his name.
Ray.
Where Ray's basically demanding that you keep playing because he needs to know what happens next, and then Van just goes, "Just play the damn game yourself, man."
Yeah, when you get to Advent and Advent's like,
you never wanted to see me again.
Oh yeah, I also got to see the one where it's them talking about where it's I'm forgetting their names, but they're all doing the safety device release bit. The three girls from Gal Gaigar.
Yeah.
Though I don't. Though obviously I don't have Gal Gaigar yet. I do have Gal Gaigo, but no Gaigar yet.
It's not as good.
The go.
It's just that it's the Diet Coke of Gal Gaigars.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's all right, but
Just
I'm
one
not gonna.
calorie, not.
But I'm not
great
gonna.
enough.
I mean, I like it, but I'm not gonna deny that I would rather have the Gar.
I can't
I'm
see
not-
I can't see Mamoru being in any lead and not thinking of Claw Shrimpy. That just angers
We were
me.
talking about that. We were like, man, it's a shame Samo's not here to rant about Claw Shrimpy.
Damn you, Shrimpy.
He's like he's your Ned. Fucking Ned!
Kind of, yes.
Do I have a Ned?
Award-winning comic book writer Dan Slott.
But I don't hate him.
You know what?
He's more
you just
like-
have to wait.
He's more like,
Yes.
you know, he's more like, the way I see him, he's more like Pete in Kingdom Hearts, or like one of those comedy RPG villains that you don't really take too seriously, and you're just like, oh yeah, these fuckers are back.
Yeah, but then those fuckers always keep coming back like Gilgamesh. Anyway, you're just a sweet summer child, Dan. Eventually you'll meet someone who will grant you that true, visceral hatred, and that's when you know you're alive. When you can hate something from the very depths of your soul.
One day I'll have that,
One day,
but not today.
one day you'll learn the true power of hate. I want my hatred for things to be so strong. Like anyone who walks past my fucking grave will get a psychic message of just pure hate. But that's only if I ever actually die, and well, you know.
But, yeah, I don't really think I have one. The closest I had to one for a bit was like, it was like a fictional character as a joke, but not like a real person. That, you know, I've actually physically interacted with.
Oh, if we talk about people we physically interact with who we hate, I think mine is probably my sister.
The one that you're always watching the children for?
Yeah. The one who couldn't be fucked to wait 5 minutes to see me after I came out of the hospital from an operation. I had to laugh. I heard she was chastising someone for not calling their brother who had like a cancer scare a few weeks back or months ago. And I was like, you fucking. When I heard that she said that, I was like, that fucking bitch.
You
You're
hypocritical
cursed.
cunt.
Yeah. I was mad that I wasn't there to hear that, because then I would have had an excuse to explode.
That's why she made sure to say it when you weren't around.
Hmm.
Unless she thinks she's too stupid to be self-aware enough to be like, hey, wait a minute.
Hard to say.
Fair enough, I suppose.
We'll never know.
Maybe one day I'll have a Ned. I don't really count fictional characters because my hatred's not real with that, because they're not real. It's just more funny.
They're real. They're real to him.
They're real to me, damn it! I mean, if we're gonna
real to train.
if we're gonna count actually, if we're not gonna count fictional characters, I guess maybe Pyra from Soul Calibur. That's the sister of Patroclus. The one that becomes Nightmare, and then because fuck you, she's able to control Soul Edge at the end.
Makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Doesn't make sense at all. The character who
Yeah,
is
makes
literally
sense.
not considered to be at fault for all the terrible things that she did, even though she's definitely at fault. Gets away with literal genocide.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay, well, Makona's not that bad.
But Patroclus being stupid makes him worse. I mean, he's bad too, but he's not as bad. She's so stupid, Tira literally repeatedly would appear before her in life kill a bunch of people would die, and then Pyra would show up and be like, "Hey, you know what you should do? Murder people. That'd be really cool." And Pyra would be like, "I can't figure out who keeps killing people around me. I must be bad luck."
Yeah, but she doesn't exist anymore, so it doesn't matter.
It's true.
Oh yeah, Tekken 8 got soft confirmed.
Oh yeah, with the meme smile.
Yeah, the surprise new season, and then also surprise Tekken 8. As well as Bridget being added to Guilty Gear.
Yes.
You're like, man, how did we go so long without Bridget?
I literally woke. What's funny is she got announced and released, like, within the span of me waking up. Because I went to sleep, woke up, saw that she was announced, and then she was out. And I was like, what the fuck?
Do we even know Bridget's pronouns?
Yes. Part of her story is her coming out as a trans woman. And before you think anything like it's like some like cynical thing, apparently Daisuke for years was like drawing like sketches for people and putting trans rights with Bridget on it. So this was something that was in the back works for a little while.
Fair enough.
Like I'll critique other people on that, but nah, Daisuke nah. Considering this is also the guy who made Chip a recovering drug addict, and he's in Japan, where when doing a drug makes you not a person.
Mm.
If it was an American company,
Yeah, fair enough.
I would be a little bit more, or like if I didn't know this creator well enough, I'd be a little bit more questioning of it. But nah.
I don't think anything else has come out of Evo yet, has it?
Let's see here. A bunch of games got rollback, including Fighter Z.
Yeah.
Sam Show is gonna get rollback. King of Fighters 15 is gonna get crossplay. I don't think Tekken's getting rollback. Because I don't think I heard anything about it. I could be wrong. No news on Soul Calibur, which makes me sad. There was a new Fatal Fury in the works. So, you know, there is that, which is fun. I didn't think they'd make another Fatal Fury game. It's only been over 20 years since Garou came out. I figured they were just done.
I would have thought so. You would have actually think so.
I mean, Garou ended on a
considering-
cliffhanger, but still, I figured they would just be like, we're done. I guess they've just made enough money with KOF to start branching out into doing other shit. Because I know 15 did really well. Which is good, because, you know, I'd like to see SNK make money. Because they make video games that I enjoy, and I would like to see them return to making more of the other video games I like. KOF might be my favorite, but they make other shit, you know, or well, used to.
Well, hopefully we get Hopefully we get some more stuff coming from them. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't had like a Persona 5 Arena announced yet.
Yeah, the only thing we really got was like Strikers, like in terms of like spin-off stuff and dancing game.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. They kind of dropped off after.
I think they got like. I think other companies got them in or started taking up all of their time plus Guilty Gear. They sort of mainstream comeback.
Oh, well, I guess Atlas was busy with Megami Tensei 5 and the other Soul Hackers. Soul Hackers? Is that what's coming out? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Soul Hackers, which is basically just Persona but with demons. So.
Well, I just meant that like also Arxis has like been putting out stuff like they had Fighters, obviously that they ran for quite a few years. They had Grabbly or whatever it's called, Fighter. They've had DNF Duel that came out a few weeks back. Yeah, they've been pretty consistent of having like a game a year.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that there's a lull in doing another Persona. And also, you know, when they did the Persona 4 arenas, Persona 4 was the shit, and then Persona 5 came out, and it's like, Persona what now? There are 4 Personas before 5? I don't believe you. There's only Persona 5. Looking cool, Joker.
Woo!
Meanwhile,
Morgana's the worst character!
Meanwhile, I'm sat there like, I hate that fucking cat. I hate that cat so much.
Shut up, stupid cat. I'm not going to sleep.
You can't make me sleep! That's why the teacher's the best S-Link, because it basically lets you throw a middle finger at that fucking cat. It's like, I don't need to go to sleep. I got a massage. Fuck you! That's why in the story when it's like, oh no, Morgana's left, I'm sat there like, oh no, Morgana's gone. Whatever shall I do?
And then unfortunately he hijacks the entire plot of that arc.
It's like, you can't do anything because Morgana's not there.
But at least Morgana's not there.
He hijacks an entire plot, leaving a character to be barely developed. I fucking hate him.
Sorry, Haru. But your dad's dead. That's your character now.
Here, your dad's dead, that's it. Are we gonna do anything with that? Am I gonna show anything?
No.
No!
You barely even said anything to the guy who killed him.
You don't even really seem to care.
But guess what? The guy who killed him gets away.
Yep. And he gets
He's
to
the most...
be... Good.
He's the most popular character and the most popular ship.
He's literally the worst one, though.
It's literally just they got Adachi and then they made him pretty and young.
Yes.
And that's Akechi.
And then that's enough to make him popular.
And I mean, Adachi was already surprisingly popular, but making him young and pretty made him literally the most popular character of the thing in Japan.
That's all it takes.
But it's fine. Joker's bad in Smash now, I think.
Banned or bad?
Bad.
Oh, they nerfed him.
Why?
No, they didn't. The people just don't play him anymore for some reason.
Huh.
It's one of these weird things in Smash Bros. Where everyone's like, "Oh yeah, this character's broken." It's like, how many people play him in like tournaments or at top levels? It's like, well, one guy. It's like, oh yeah, Pikachu's incredibly overpowered. He's tier S, and it's like, there's like one good Pikachu. Anyway, everyone wants to ban Steve and Kazuya now.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think they should ever touch Kazuya, because Kazuya takes skill. I think, and everyone's just sort of butt mad because Steve plays a completely different game, so counterplay. People don't want to learn counterplay. They don't want to learn, like, you know, have like secondary or learn secondaries with favorable matchups. They just want to play their characters, and that's it.
Man, I just want to wave dash.
He's hard committed to playing Luigi, and he's going to play Luigi even if it's the bad matchup, and then say, well, Steve should be banned. It's like, oh no, just pick a character who's good against Steve. Zone him out. Play a Belmont, no one will see it coming.
Ha! Luigi's crap! Gets punched out a window.
I should think saying that Luigi literally did just win a major or something in Europe. But you have to. I'm not sure. I'm not really up to date on Smash News, despite what I just said.
I was referencing an old video
Oh.
where it's like basically an action figure of Luigi just beats the shit out of a guy, knocks him out a window, shoots him, and just starts going, "Don't fuck with Luigi."
Yeah, the problem is that you can actually say there's actually evidence to say about how much Luigi sucks. Because you remember that year of Luigi? Literally Nintendo's least profitable year. Sorry,
Imagine
Luigi.
being Luigi. Can't relate.
So everyone's like, oh yeah, we love Luigi. It's like, yeah, you didn't buy any of his shit though, did you?
I mean, other than like Luigi's Mansion, the shit they put out was pretty meh.
I ain't disputing that. I'm just pointing out that it was their least profitable year.
It's true.
Ugh.
Oh god. Oh cool, I'm at 92% damage. And this is one of those time missions. I have no missiles.
I
God, this
believe in you.
sucks. If I die this time, I'll end the video on this dying, and then we'll start the next one on the same mission.
You need to edit in the goofy screen when you die then. So I have said it, so it shall be done.
If I remember. And if I die. Which I probably will.
Don't die, forehead.
I make no promises. Literally, my goal is right now to just try and make the score goal and then fly around like a dingus.
I did like seeing, I think it was like yesterday, just randomly I saw Hate Star Wars was trending. I was like, well, I mean, I already was, so why not? I didn't bother to check why we were supposed to hate Star Wars. I just assumed it was a natural thing at this point.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to what Star Wars is doing anymore.
I don't think they've done anything recently. I mean, oh, I say that. There was the Obi-Wan show.
Kenobi.
Yeah, which I didn't watch because why would I? I already know the outcome of that show. He lives on the dead.
But did you want to see Vader say, "Oh, but Anakin is dead"? So now Obi-Wan is justified in saying he's dead.
No, did he still live? Did he start living on a desert planet, and did he end still living on a desert planet?
I mean, he left the desert planet briefly for an adventure, but yes.
Yeah, but then he went back to living on a desert for 20 fucking years, creepily watching a child. So it adds nothing.
And I exploded.
It's like, oh, okay. Insert goofy scream here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one thing I don't like about this game is it doesn't seem to give you enough missiles. It seems really stingy on the goddamn missiles.
Doesn't anybody have any missiles yet?
Please, ma'am, just a couple of missiles.
You want more?
More?
More missiles.
The pillars take like 4 missiles to kill.
Use your machine guns, child.
But if I do, I then get shredded by billions of machine guns.
No, there's no machine gun for you. You just shoot them down.
We're gonna end it here mainly because it's one of those 20-minute missions, and it's one of those 20-minute score mission ones. And yeah, though I think I'm gonna try on my own outside of recording to try and practice it because Jesus fuck. That's it. It's time to leave. I'm dead.